Yo, what's going on, everybody? This is Mega Ran. I was going to wait a little while to do this video, but I realized I've waited long enough. It's 1 a.m. here in Arizona on the 23rd, and it is technically my wife's birthday. So after I'm done with this, I'm gonna go call her and give her a shout out. So she's in Hawaii right now. Way too much personal business being spread on a video where I'm supposed to be talking to you about a song that we created.
Peace, party people. K-Murdock here with a little NPC, Murdock's production commentary, and today we are going to talk about the track Tifa, which is actually not an original track, but a somewhat of a remix I did of a track originally produced 10 years ago by the homie Lost Perception and Mega Ran when they dropped the original Black Materia.
Hi, my name is Ryako, and I am a music producer, singer, songwriter, rapper, composer. I recently finished scoring Fritz Lang's 1927 silent film Metropolis, and I'll be doing some scoring for some video games and the documentary later on this year.
So, one more piece of personal business. I got new teeth. Check out my teeth. Check out those pearlies. Check out those pearlies. Check it out. Yeah. Oh man, I got them pearlies. Anyway, so here's what's going on. I want to talk to you about the Tifa song that we did. Now, when it came time to create these songs for the Black Materia Remake, we wanted them to be bigger, badder, better, And some songs I felt like just weren't touchable. And I honestly thought Tifa was one of those. So we gave it a try, of course. But again, if a song to me didn't take what we did in the original and go over the top, then it wasn't going to be room for it. We had 25 bangers and we had to get the album down to 17. And so we had to make some very hard cuts. And unfortunately, Tifa was cut. But I think things happen for a reason. The first album is very much skewed towards a relationship between Cloud and Tifa. Clefa, if you will. Now, I didn't give Clarith a whole lot of love. I gave Aerith one song, and then I mentioned her in maybe one more song. What did I say? Aerith's gone and we sorely miss her. Part of me wishes I had gone and died with her.
This time around, when Mega Ran started talking to producers, myself included, about what tracks would we be interested if he was gonna do this re-release. I remember said I want to do Tifa just because I love doing that song when we do it at shows. And selfishly, it was like, well, at least this will be a track that I've done with Mega Ran from that album that it will possibly get some love live. This is obviously before COVID, so I didn't even know that, at this point, who knows when that'll ever get performed again, hopefully soon. But the idea came, and my approach from doing Tifa this time around to try to make it different than what Lost Perception did originally in 2011 was that I decided to hire the homie Rob Kovacs, aka 88-Bit, who I've been working with very recently on a couple things. Namely, myself and Ran worked with him when we did the Forever Famicom Diamond Edition, 10-year anniversary edition of Forever Famicom. We hired him to replay all the original samples. So for those of you who were I don't understand what is new about this album, or was like, these just sound like the samples. Shout outs to Rob, because Rob replayed them so well that you can't even really tell the difference.
I'm based in Bruges, Belgium, but I'm originally from California.
So a lot of it was based on the energy of the live performance. Now, I played Tifa a lot during shows, if you've ever been to any of my tours. So this song was specifically written to kind of build on the live show energy. For sure. And in the live version, if you ever noticed, I do a reference to one of my favorite songs of all time, Biz Markie, Just a Friend. Now, now this song, obviously, I can't sample that. I can't just take somebody's song and whatever. What do I think I am? Even though the entire album is me taking other people's songs. Thanks, Lil Natsu.
I just put some cool drums behind it. Not anything that was too dynamic, because I didn't want to take away from what the star of the story is, which is just Raheem, talking, telling the story. And I put that together, played a couple little added synths and stuff to it just to make it sound a little different. But for the most part, I would like to say it's not too far off. It just sounds like a newer, a slightly different version of the original, and that was on purpose. So I sent it to Raheem. This is before DJ Cutman and Game Chops got involved. We and decided to put it out, and I was a little admittedly shocked that the actual song did not make the album, because I was like, wow, Tifa's one of those joints that has to be on there. But when I heard the whole remake of Black Materia, I understood why not. I just felt like if you think about flow and where it would fit, it really wasn't anything that justified it being on there, aside from just let's put out this Tifa song. So the good news is we can put it on Patreon and hopefully get to perform it live. But when I did hear it back, I was shocked because I didn't know there was going to be a vocalist added to it, and it really sounded really great. And you had this back and forth between Tifa and Cloud.
And I met Megaran in 2019 at South by Southwest. I was performing at an unofficial nerdcore showcase called Nerdcore Days, and I met a lot of lovely people, and that includes Megaran. We hit it off, and later on he emailed me asking me for some, if I wanted to contribute some vocals to this Tifa remake, and I said yes. And we did a sort of back and forth, creating a kind of dialogue between Cloud and Tifa, and for my part, I really wanted to write something that highlighted the strength of their relationship, not just as friends, but also with a romantic undercurrent. And I hope we achieved that.
I couldn't do that with the Bismarcky Jam, so we just wanted to capture the feeling of it. So it's very happy-go-lucky, open, loose drums is what I was asking for when I was writing. Changed around a lot of the lyrics and had some fun with that.
It was really fun to make, really easy to write and record, and now you guys get to listen to it finally.
Go out and get the album, and if you really want to hear more songs, then check this joint out. This is Tifa.
Thanks so much for listening to it. I hope you enjoy it, and have a nice day.
Being together, she was mad strong, that was inevitable. Said if you love her, try letting her go. The pain felt like somebody was kicking me. Words can't express what that conversation did to me. All because of one childish mistake. I might not again see her beautiful face. I think I love her.
You and I, ride or die, we'll make it through.
Mic check 1 2 1 2. Mic check 1 2 1 2.
From the start, you had my heart. You always
I want
knew.
to, I want to, I want to. Baby girl, I want you, I want you, I want you.
Oh, you and I, ride or die, we'll make it
Mic
through.
check 1 2 1 2. Mic check 1 2 1 2.
Oh, from the start, you had my heart. You always
I want to,
knew.
I want to, I want to. Baby girl, I want you, I want you, I want you.
I want you.
I met a girl, they call her Tifa Lockhart. She came in and she stole a piece of my heart.
I met a boy, his name was Cloud Strife. Didn't know I needed saving, but he saved my life. Watch my friends as they abandoned me one by one. Couldn't deal with my pain. Can't believe what they done, but you stayed with me. You stayed loyal and true.
Well, of course, I mean, that's just what best friends do.
Every day for a week was asleep, but I swear I could feel your heart beating. I knew you were there.
I didn't want to be seen, wanted to show respect. I knew when the time was right, we'd once again connect. But I hoped and prayed that you would still want to see me. Tell me when and where I come through early like a preemie. Peanut butter and jelly, cause we better together.
Tifa Lockhart and Cloud clouds drive
Friends
friends
forever.
forever. Yeah.
Sit down and brace yourself
Okay.
for just a minute.
ready.
I'm leaving town. I'm sorry I gotta split, but the difference is this isn't for enjoyment.
Okay.
Kinda going to find some employment. I wanna join Soldier and be all I can be. And later, I'll come back for everyone to see. Who knows? Maybe I'll be the next Sephiroth. Promise you'll be around just to see me off. She joked, said that I would be famous. She'd read about my adventures in the daily papers. I couldn't tell her why, to be honest. I wanted to be strong and prove her father wrong. Right before I left, she made me make a promise. I told her I would do it.
And if I was ever in a bind,
Then you got us?
you come to my rescue.
I couldn't let you down. You're just too special. But what about this Zach?
Oh no, he's nobody. No,
I thought this would be our last meeting, but when a shooting star passed, I couldn't believe it. Closed my eyes and I made a wish for another chance under a different circumstance. Then it was time to vamp. Didn't see you for some years. She needed my help to get rid of all her fears. It was clear I'm still here. Looked into her baby blues. It was hard to refuse. Oh, so here we go. But first, I gotta know what's up with Avalanche. Like, who are these people?